A cold, slithering breeze snaked its way through the house. How many times had I warned you to close your window at night? Too many. It was late. The early onset of winter darkness smothered everything in a deathly cold. You didn't mind it though. The quiet midnight hours. You would have even ignored the bitter sting from the wind if it hadn't been for what creeped in through the frosty panes along with it. Goosebumps nipped at your arm the longer you stared in the direction the sound had come from. Directly at the open window, dreading you would hear it again. Only the continuous tick of the clock could be heard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You counted the seconds. The sound had been so brief, your brain tried to rationalize it, reasoning it was simply the wind. You promised yourself this was the last time that you would heed my warning from now on. Then you heard it again, a strangled, screeching whistle. It was a scramble from your seat, down the dimly lit hallway. You slam the window shut in one panicked swipe, no longer convinced it was merely the wind this time. You glared out into the wintry dark. The shield of wood-framed glass giving you false bravado, only able to make out blurry shapes while squinting against the rapid snowfall. You spot the large antlers of a deer at the forest edge. Had the whistle you heard really only been a deer call washed out on the wind? The creature looked like it was suffering. Rotting debris dripped from the spikes onto what was left of its matted fur. Something wasn't right. Its frame was too emaciated to be of any living creature. Without thinking, you drew the curtains closed, backing away slowly, the grave mistake you have made sunk in. You forgot the lock. Eyes squeezing shut in fear, you waited for the whistle, somehow knowing it would come. Instead, wood creaked, the glass pane rattling as the window slid open. Dread froze in your veins as the wind hit you. It was softer this time, the whistle, almost as if the sound came from far away. Moving as fast as you could, you went for the window, ripping past the curtains and aiming for the lock. It was on you in an instant, pouncing before you even had time to scream. The entire creature came through the window, contorting its body to fit. jagged antlers nearly scraped the ceiling, you finally screamed as serrated claws dug into your ankle, fighting to stop the creature from taking you. Even as your fingertips shred apart on the floor in your useless attempt, sharp pain cracked at your temple, your last grip slipping from the edge of the threshold. I did try to warn you. It hadn't hurt when you were reduced to gnawed bones and rot, not compared to the aching starvation that cursed your remains. 2 days, that's how long it took you to get back to the row of cabins you once called home. It was easier to walk on all fours now. The shreds of your humanity long decayed. The hunger, the ceaseless, bottomless hunger had driven you back here. Stepping into the clearing, a low, ravenous whistle leaked from your ruined mouth. How many times had they been warned, you wondered, while going for the closest cabin with an open window. Now wake up.